Oh my God, good evening ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the James and Sunda Show.
You know what it's really turning into? The James Show. All my emails are about you and are you single and are you interested? Do you want to see a few pictures of the girls that have sent in?
Did I say you emails?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't they just send me emails?
Because they think you're shy, they're afraid to approach you.
That's true, I'm not very approachable.
No, because you're not compassionate.
No, I am compassionate. I'm just not approachable. It's very different. Two very different things. They're not synonymous.
James, we were outside of a church, St. Timothy's. Do you remember the story?
Yeah, I remember the story, but that has nothing to do with compassion.
A man was stranded in a storm, a thunderstorm. And I said, James, let's help this man. And James said, no, he might kill us.
Yeah.
And I said, why would he kill us? He's stranded. We're in a storm.
Because that's the old serial killer ruse. They pull over on the side of the road. They pretend they got a flat tire. You go to help them.
Paranoid.
Next thing you know, you're in the trunk.
Okay, James.
Shh. See?
They're here.
Serial killer.
Right. No, that's my husband getting in an argument.
I have an irrational phobia of serial killers, you know.
Really? And we seem to get along, which is really funny.
You have an irrational interest in serial killers.
I do. I'm fascinated. I'm fascinated by it. But I knew this old man wasn't a serial killer.
Well, you know what? He wasn't a serial killer. You helped him out.
And he said,
Good Samaritan.
He said, God sent you.
I once had an incident. I'll tell you, I once had an incident that my doorbell rang at 8 o'clock at night. And I thought that was odd that somebody would be ringing my doorbell at 8 o'clock at night. So I went and got a knife out of the drawer in the kitchen.
A butter knife?
No, I had a big giant knife, and I sat on my couch with the knife, looking at the door, just waiting, just staring at the door, thinking, should I answer the door? Who would ring my bell at 8 o'clock at night? Everybody I know was where they needed to be. Like, I don't know who would be ringing my door. So I waited. At 10:30, I got off the couch and I went and I answered the door. 2.5 hours later.
Who was there?
Nobody was there.
Okay.
Nobody was there. I slept with the knife, though.
Did you?
Just because is that crazy?
Yeah, it is crazy, because when I ask you to hand me a knife, I don't know how to lift it. I mean, I don't know which way to give it to you.
You know I'm hernia prone.
You're not hernia prone, but listen, you know what's great? It's great that you look good and that you've had a great summer and you got some color.
We have a great show, too. You know, Maximini's here.
Yes, he is a personal favorite.
And you did a show with Maximini. He's a great comedian, and your children were heckling him.
Oh, my God. And
Her own children were heckling him.
They weren't heckling, they were joining in.
Is that how you reframe it? They were joining in?
Yeah, they're going to choose my nursing
Comedy's not a participating thing. It's just,
unless they're drunk or kids.
And Max told her children what?
And he said, if you're not quiet, I'm going to kill your mother.
I love that.
And he said it as a joke, and you think it's so funny, but my kid was petrified. She was scared. She goes, I don't know.
When they saw him arrive, they didn't seem afraid of him.
Well, because my one daughter said, oh my God, she says, Maximini, I held his jacket and it smelled so good. And I was like, of course it does. He's Persian. You'll smell it for a week.
They wear a lot of cologne.
They wear a lot of cologne. They definitely wear a lot of cologne.
We also have Zaffron on the show. America's Sweetheart's here today.
Oh, he's America's sweetheart.
Oh my God, and a one-man commentary on the world.
Yeah, and it's funny because he has bad hearing.
His hearing. So is John. You know, John's hearing.
You guys should have a conversation.
They cannot hear
Nobody's
each other.
listening.
When's the surgery, John?
I haven't scheduled it yet.
Scared, huh?
No.
You're scared. It's okay.
John, what I wanted to say was this. I'm just kidding to the other viewers.
Do you realize after you have the surgery, I will read about you on the air, and you will receive Out Sick, the home edition.
And we will autograph it for you.
We will autograph it
yes,
for you.
So congratulations. He deserves it.
Today's an interesting day, and this is going to be an incredible show, but we're very behind. We're very behind. Usually we're done shooting.
Why are you looking at me saying behind?
And this will be a recurring theme throughout the show about how behind we are. And part of it is because you spent an hour looking for shoes.
They're in here. They're in this room
You couldn't
somewhere.
find them, so you had to wear these. These are her replacement shoes. These
right,
are
these are my
Fiorucci's.
Fiorucci's.
Her Fiorucci's. Yeah, Fiorucci's. And I buckled this for her. It took me 45 minutes.
Why did it take you so long to buckle a shoe?
It takes
what
me
did
time.
you do in nursery school?
What do you mean?
You're like 1, 2, buckle my shoe. Didn't you do that kind of thing?
The song was about you, but 1, 2, 3, 6,000 buckle my shoe.
But I would have been able to do it, just that I have a little arm injury and I can't do these things anymore.
How is your arm?
How is my arm? What does it look like to you? It looks like I got vitiligo now. It's terrible.
Do you have vitiligo?
No, it's scarred. It's permanent.
Oh my God! You know, Sunda was arrested a while ago, and you still.
It's old news, James. It's old news. Everybody knows.
Yeah.
That you can't take pictures in New York City, so be very careful.
Be very careful.
No, it's not a joke.
This isn't a comedy show.
No, it's not that, but you
Who would
yawning
make a
during the
joke?
show.
I don't yawn during
I
shows.
couldn't believe it. I turn around, he's yawning while I'm
When?
talking.
This is
I don't know,
funny.
I turn around.
You are
like a
crazy.
hippopotamus.
Oh my God! All right, we
Unbelievable.
gotta
I'm
go
sorry
to
I kept you
commercial.
up.
You kept me up.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
Sunda.
Call me the little blue pill. Stick around.
We're gonna take a break. There she goes. You okay?
I'm tired.
She's tired. All right, she's gonna take a nap. On the break, she'll take a power nap, or 2.5 minute power nap. We'll be right back.